Welcome back to another Legacy Wars video, everyone. It's me, your homeboy Drex here. Welcome back to another amazing tier list video where today we're ranking the Silver Rangers in Power Rangers Legacy Wars. And to help me do this, I'm joined by my right-hand man Falcon here to rank these Silver Rangers from worst to best. So be sure to watch till the end to see which Silver Rangers rank the worst and will be forever ashamed of, for me forever, and which ones go sky high and make me and Falcon proud forever. So let's begin with our first Silver Ranger. Now, shall we, everyone? Let's get it on. So coming here first up is Robo Knight from Mega Force, one of the very few robotic rangers ever in the Power Rangers series. And what he has is the maximum force, the blasterized. His assist is the target practice. And if Nick will let me show you guys. I'm on Robo Knight. He also has a rapid fury where he blasts with his Robo Blaster. Observe. Oh, got him!
Brutal.
Now that attack right there is much similar to TJ's in space assist character.
Right.
Ah, jeez. Now this character is well not easy to win with, but it's one of the very original characters, so you have to be like well coordinated. He also has a Silver Slash, which would use his Robo Blade, but unfortunately we lost.
Yes. Yes, you may have lost the round, but I will say this much: for a mechanical warrior, he certainly got a lot of class to him.
Exactly. So coming here at the tier list, let's see. Based on Robo Knight's attacks, okay, his attacks basically revolve to his Robo Blaster and Robo Blade. He's not the fastest character, but he's one of the original characters that lived on in Legacy Wars. So, in my honest opinion, I wouldn't say he's like bad. Like there are worse characters than him. So, I would personally have to say, in my honest opinion, that he would have to go into the D section. To be honest.
Personally, I would have put him in the low C's if I'm being honest with you, but yeah.
High D's. How about that?
Yeah, high D's. Yeah, high D's, low C's.
That's right. Now let's move on to our next Silver Ranger and see if they rank any better than Robo Knight.
Indeed.
Next up we have is Gemma from RPM versus Kimberly with Dragon Shield. And this one is named Ronnie. The name of the Operation Overdrive Yellow Ranger. Now Gemma has the direct aim. Her assist is the Sky Shift Blazer. She has the Cyclone. Now with this character, she like basically has like ice attacks to her powers, which kind of makes sense. As you see from her energy mode and ice blast here, that's basically ice attacks, which basically freezes your opponent and can definitely cause some good combos with that. What would you make of this, Falcon?
Personally speaking, as someone who is pretty knowledgeable of the cold myself, I'd have to say this much. I do approve of this fighting style of sorts.
Yeah, especially that Cyclone. Like that could definitely cause some good combos if your opponent's in the air.
Yeah, if you know how to work it, then yes.
That's the thing with Legacy Wars. You have to be like incredibly skilled with like some of the worst characters like this. That's how you win.
Yes, especially
like that.
Yes. Dang, impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you. And now I will
leave them no mercy. Yeah, we didn't leave them any mercy. Get it? So anyway, coming here at the tier list, let's see. Gemma's attacks are really good. And her ice attacks that we give, when you freeze her opponent, it may not take any damage like Udonis, but they can still freeze your opponent, which leads them to a combo attacks, which gives you an advantage over your opponent. So personally, where would you rank this, homie?
Ain't that the $1 million question? Personally speaking, she's an ice. She's a very cold individual, so I would have to say C's personally. I would have
to agree. She gets a C rank. Her attacks are swifter than Robo Knight's, and she can definitely get some good combos. And guys, we want you to be sure you leave a like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know it's a single video of when Drex me and the other knockouts post some new awesome content here on the channel. A lot more tier list videos are coming your way. Link to Falcon's channel will be down in the description below. Thank you all so much for getting me over 1K views. Let's keep that going and get Drex Plays up to 10K, if not 100K and more. And don't worry guys, we got a lot of awesome plans coming your way. But without any further ado, let's move on to our next Silver Ranger, which personally is going to be a fan favorite from both of us.
Indeed.
Coming in next is Zayn from In Space. Now, he's also known as Psycho Silver, so I had his leader be the original, and his assist be the Psycho skin, so that way we still get some Psycho powers. Because you guys didn't know, Falcon here is my Psycho Silver VA.
Yes, and all I gotta say is this, just to bring him out for a quick second. Let's have some real fun.
Yes. Now with Zayn, he has the Z Storm, the Silver Riser slash. His assist is the Running Gun slash.
Nope.
Oh man. Now his attacks definitely come some good combos, and his Z Storm especially.
Yes. Now.
Oh, it's some Psycho power like this. Oh yeah, I like that attack. And his Silver Blast shot, which is assist, is just a shield, but it would just fire a simple blast, but still.
Yes, impressive. Already.
Nope, and he also has a laser break, where he swings the Silver Riser and just slashes you, which can cause some pretty good damage. But I'm frozen.
Yes.
You're not beating me. I don't think so. Oh, I'm not losing. I'm not losing, bro. I'm not losing, homie. Oh! Yo! I did before those Ranger Slayer arrows even hit me! And that's what I call using the right knowledge.
You really kicked that one's ass there.
I mean, it's an in-space character, so what'd you expect? But coming here at the tier list, okay, let's see here. Based on how, it's funny because not many 6 Rangers get like 2 scenes in one. Zayn was like 2 Rangers at the same time. He was Zayn, but also played Psycho Silver. Not many Ranger actors get 2 of the same roles in one season. Like, that's pretty unique.
But then again, Psycho Silver was really only featured in like one episode. So, but yeah.
I mean, he's appeared in like fan projects, but anyway, based on how he is in this game,
it's about official canon anyway.
Exactly. So based on how he is in this game, I think Zayn's a pretty powerful character, and I personally think like he could have like cause some good combos. So I think he has to join a higher ranking than Gemma, up in a higher C section, to be honest.
I should have put him in the. I should have put him in the B's personally, like in the B's.
Fair enough. We'll give him a low B rank.
Let's give him a low B.
Alright, B rank it is then. And guys, leave it down in the comment section below if you agree with our silver ranking tiers here, and let us know in the comment section below if you guys have any specific videos you guys want us to do that revolve tier lists. Leave us down in the comment section below. The more ideas that we can get, the more content we can get for you guys here on this channel. But let's move on to our next Silver Ranger, which is actually not a Sentai, that's an original American Ranger. It's Ryan from Lightspeed Rescue, the Titanium Ranger. He's one of the only Rangers that is not from Super Sentai. This is an original Power Rangers character. He has the Lightspeed Kick, the Domino's Brave, his assist is the Titanium Tarrant. He was there's no Sentai series footage of this Ranger. This is he was all Power Rangers. There's no doubt about it. Because in the Super Sentai series it's based off of Global 5, there was no 6 Ranger.
Yeah, he's an yes, he is one of the only American originals out there.
And I like that Shock Storm attack. That definitely causes a lot of damage, especially when you get hit by it. And nice try, Rocky DeBilo. And that Titanium Roar definitely gets a good punch. And if Orko, stop hitting me!
Anyways, but yes.
And I like this Lightspeed kick. And this one. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
He's got some power to him.
Oh! Yo, did you see that?
Yes, I did. And I gotta say,
he tried striking me in the air and I kicked him right in the nuts.
Hey, yo!
Damn. Yeah. All I gotta say is much. Nice.
Call 911.
Call.
But anyway, have you heard the tier list?
These guys are the 911 equivalent.
I know, right? Oh yeah. You know, I just realized that. But anyway, based on your what would you give your honest opinions on this one, homie? What would you give him?
Given that he's not only is he one of the American originals, but also his attack potential is still there. I would say for him either low B's or high C's.
I would give him a high B rank, honestly, because this character definitely packs a punch, and it's very he definitely does some good combo attacks and is very well coordinated. So I would have to give him a high B ranking along with Zayn.
Hey, fair enough, I suppose. Go right ahead and do that.
Now this one is going to be something that if our homeboy Raven was here, he'd definitely be on this 100%. Merrick Valentine from Wild Force, one of the oldest living rangers that ever existed versus Magna Defender. And guys, be sure to go check out the Black Ranger ranking video I did a while ago. And be sure to go check out all the other tier list videos I've done. But Merrick's attack has the Lunar Q, the Howling Wolf, because after he was free from the Zanaku curse, he became the Lunar Wolf Ranger. And I like how his visor there lights up. You see that?
Yep, indeed.
And he also has the Ancient Warrior because he's one of the Ancient Warriors along with Princess Shayla. Nope.
Yeah.
Now his attacks now that attack is similar to the Gold Ranger because he definitely causes a rush, and also his attacks can knock you down up in the air, which gives some good combos, but unfortunately that one did not work. And the Howling Moon, that one has to be one of my favorite attacks, but when he gets into his full bar, as you can see, he gets into the laser pool, which I think is one of the most creative, unique attacks I've ever seen in the Power Ranger series. I mean, laser pool, I never even heard of that. I never even thought of that, honestly.
Yes.
Although I wish that we could have shown it, but we still won anyway.
Yeah, that's definitely...
I mean, his weapon looks like a pool stick, to be honest. I mean, look at it. It legitimately looks like a pool stick.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. All that's missing is the billiards table and the balls. Heyo!
Right? So anyway, coming here at the tier list, let's see. The laser pool would just have striked him once, but that doesn't matter. I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see it, but you'll get to see it in another video, I promise. By the way, based on how he is in this game, I'd say he definitely is a very powerful character that definitely causes a lot of damage and can definitely pack a punch, and you have a good chance of understanding this character and coordinating and giving your opponent some attacks, surprise attacks. So I think I have to say this, that I think Merrick might be the first, might also have to join Zayn and Ryan up in the B section here.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I agree on that one. Anyways,
let's go on to our next Silver Ranger, which is Tyson, the Mercury Ranger from Operation Overdrive. Now, Mercury, that's a pretty unique name because, which I understand, makes sense from because he's a Mercurian from Operation Overdrive. But he has the Drive Blaster, the Drive Detector, which is personally his weapon. I didn't get to see what his assist was. And he has the Mercurian armor because he's a Mercurian, an alien based off of liquefy at will. Which I think is pretty interesting. I don't even know. I'm honestly surprised at how the producers of Power Rangers can even do stuff like that. Like he liquefies. I'm honestly surprised at how they do that.
This was, if I recall correctly, in the Disney era of Power Rangers.
True, but still, some of the stuff they do in Power Rangers, no matter what era it was in, is still surprising me.
Well, yeah.
And like that drive kick where he bounces on the wall, that real in the air like he's bouncing in the wall and sky, that's pretty impressive.
In my
nice try, Lothor.
Yeah, in my opinion, I will say as much. I was not the biggest fan of Operation Overdrive, but I will not deny that right there was a cool move right there.
Yeah, we're not ranking them based on how they are in the seasons, it's based on how we are in the game. But I'm no hater of Power Rangers. I enjoy all the seasons, even Turbo. But I'm no hater on Power Rangers. It doesn't matter. I still enjoy all the seasons. So coming here at the tier list, and guys, you can say your honest opinion, but personally, I don't hate any of the seasons. I'm a loyal Power Rangers fan. I just don't think... I do admit there are some bad seasons, but I don't hate them. But based on how he is in this game, I personally think, based on how his attacks are, that could definitely cause some damage. And, there's some of the others where, you can't block them, and, can cause some massive damage with them. With that drive detector and drive kick. I would have to say Tyson is the first one to rank in the A section here.
Personally, low A's or high B's. Personally,
I'll give him an A rank. Honestly, his attacks are swift. His gives bigger damage than Merrick's does, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but let's see what this next one has. And I promise you guys, one of these Silver Rangers is going to rank him in the S right here. That I promise you. Finally coming up here, our final Silver Ranger, it's Orion from Super Mega Force.
Yo!
Now with his attacks, he has the Silver Combo, the Silver Spear, and his assist is the Silver Tyrant. Now as you can see here, his attacks knock out your opponent, and the final strike right here definitely gives it packs a punch. But when he gets into a super and a super mega gold attack, you better watch out. That gives you more damage than Master Morpher Tommy's, because it's the power of 6. So Orion's like the most powerful 6 ranger in the entire series. Like he has like all of the 6 ranger powers combined. And it's funny because usually the Red Ranger is the one with the battleizer, but in Super Megaforce it's Orion. Like that makes it different.
Oh yeah, agreeable on that end. But here's, just kind of hit on, it's ironic. It's ironic, the most liked Super Sentai Ranger, the most liked Super Sentai series out of it all versus and its American adaptation is pretty much disliked throughout the
entire. They made one of the most favorite Sentai series and adapted it, but Super Megaforce is one of the least favorite seasons of Power Rangers. Like, it's funny that they made one of the best Super Sentai series and made it one of the worst Power Rangers series. Like, that's honestly very fascinating to know how they do that. But coming here at the tier list, let's see. Based on how Orion's character is, he definitely packs a punch with those attacks and combos, and unfortunately we didn't get the Super Mega Gold, but if we did, you would have seen that he definitely packs a punch with his combo. So I think I can say for both me and Falcon here, and for all of you guys saying that, Orion is definitely the one that gets the S rank here. He is, personally, I think is the most powerful Silver Ranger in this entire game.
Agreed 100% on that one, especially considering his potential value is practically nuclear.
Exactly, and you can't argue. The Megaforce cast was beautiful. You can't argue with that.